Hello, Spooners, welcome back to Media I Consume series. Today we're looking at the on the 8th of July 2026. Let's start with YouTube. I watched the NXT highlights and I'm kind of bored of NXT at the moment. Let's look at the next section. I read Harmony and Rick Rubin's book. I only have one chapter left, thank the Lord. Let's look at the next section, the music. I listened to A Crazy Steal by the Hollies. Let's see my raw reaction if it was crazy at all. I have just listened to A Crazy Steal by the Hollies and it's gone back to the old time. It's quite boring. I don't like any of the songs. I thought after Russian Roulette, me liking 4 of the songs were going to go well, but not Crazy Steal, sadly. Just long, slow songs. Not long songs, there's 10 songs, 40 minutes. No, it's not fairly long. But nothing special on Crazy Steal, giving it 0%. That's not very crazy. That sounds average. Let's look at the next section, the film. 3 filmed yesterday. I watched CKY 4, The Latest and Greatest, CKY 5, and went to the cinema to watch Minions and Monsters. Here's my raw reactions to all 3. I have just watched CKY 4. Very funny. A lot more fighting in this one. They fought a couple of people. That was fun. The skating was there. Jimmy Pop turns up at the end, slapping him and Bam having a little slap off. That was nice. The highlight, probably the end bit. That was funny. Ryan Dunn and someone else. I can't remember his name. I can't remember all their names. Only the Jackass guy. It was so funny. The blind date thing. But yeah, CKY 4, sometimes called the latest and greatest, as you can probably see above my head, because yeah, I'm doing them now. Hopefully it'll up my views. Who knows? But yeah, CK4, the latest and greatest, gets 3.5 out of 5. Hello, Spinners, I'm out in public. I've just finished watching CKY5. I'm at the cinema. Can you see it? Yep. I'm not about to go watch another CKY film. Sorry if that's what you're wanting. They aren't anymore. But I've watched the last one, watched all of them. This was like a best bits that they couldn't show. Very good. Ryan Dunn, man, MVP of the film. Rest in peace, man. But the bit with the waterfall, Jesus. And it's also kind of weird and sad watching Bam and his parents, knowing that they're not, on good terms at the moment. But, CKY, man, good stuff. I'm probably going to take a break where I am. The only other thing I could watch is like Bad Grandpa or like Wild Boys, but I've got my fair share of, early 2000 yobbery. But yeah, CKY 5, I give 3.5 out of 5. We have just watched Minions and Monsters in the View Cinema. And I thought it was pretty good.
Like that.
I give it.
It's our bedroom.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, my address is on that parcel.
Well, don't look then.
Someone might zoom in.
They won't. I give it 3.5 stars. I thought all of the references to other films were very good. The Buster Keaton stuff, the fact that it starts with really early 1880
yeah,
cinema.
Yeah, that was cool. I like that.
No, that hurts. That was really funny, all the references. But I do feel like the story was really short. Like the flu, you're trying to touch my ass and it hurts.
He's in pain.
Yeah, I feel like it didn't feel rushed, but it felt like, oh wait, that's it.
I know what you mean, like the conflict was really quick.
It was like, there's a monster, and then like 10 minutes later, they've defeated the monster.
I was expecting a bit more of a conflict.
Like only like 10 minutes more, not like.
But I guess it's a kids' film, so.
Yeah, but it also felt like it didn't feel like it was 90 minutes. If you'd have
absolutely loved Henry and James. Absolutely.
And Ed.
They were literally Nick and Charlie. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry, but they were.
I liked Ed because he was throwing up gang signs because he was disabled.
Yeah, that was so cute though. I thought that was so
I like the
sweet.
post-credit scenes.
Like, a lot of deaf people would think that's really lovely.
They can't hear it, can they? I like the post-credit scene. So anyway, yeah, that's what we thought of Minions and Monsters. I give it 3.5 stars. You give it Speak 4 stars. Goodbye. Isn't that lovely? Let's look at the final section, the other. As obviously you went to the cinema, as you just saw, we also saw trailers. The trailers were Forgotten Island, not watching that. Shaun the Sheep, The Beast of Mossy Bottom, definitely not watching that. Cat in the Hat, watching that. I've seen a lot of these trailers before. The Paw Patrol trailer, which was there again, I've seen fucking loads. Same with live action Moana. And then there's a weird one called Chicken Hair and the Secret of the Groundhog. That looks really shit. They all looked quite shit, except for the Cat in the Hat. And that's the media I consume. Thank you for watching. I've been Keith from your lovely Spoon Nation. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Stay safe in this fucking heat wave. I'm dying. Remember to always consume on company time.